Welcome, Gov fans. Robbie Lodge, Carter Bales here from Mike White Field, campus of William Blount High School, as William Blount and Loudon have just made their way onto the field for warm-ups. We are in about a 15-minute delay tonight, so check back with us here in about 10 minutes. We'll start the pregame show as kickoff is set for 7:15 here at William Blount High School between William Blount and Loudon. Come back. Welcome in, Gov fans. Robbie Lots here tonight from Mike White Field as the Govs are set to take on the Loudon Redskins on the field. Joining us right now with the Tim Tipton interview is Coach Robert Reeves. Coach, you're entering year 4. Talk about things you're looking to get out of this game tonight against the Redskins.
Yeah, you know, when you play against Loudon, you play against a lot of tradition, really good football team, well coached. Last year 12-2 football team, so we preached all week about these guys understanding their tradition and being ready to play against a really good football team. For us, to me, tonight, it's just really simple. Just come out, play fast, play efficient. You know, what we always talk about. We don't want to make mistakes. We want to eliminate those. I know, obviously, you can't be always perfect, but we want to eliminate mistakes. I think really a big key tonight is also going to be special teams, you know, making some breaks in the special teams tonight. Early in the season, that can really change a game quickly.
All right, yes, sir, Coach. And things that you'll lean on this team from this year, your bright spots that you've noticed in the preseason.
Well, obviously, you know, we have a senior running back who's really hard, tough-nosed runner. Need our offensive line to continue to grow up, open some holes for this young man for us. We also can lean heavily on our quarterback, Jackson Dabrowski, senior, great athlete, great leader. Let him have the ability to make plays in space, utilize some of our school positions on the outside. So, you know, that's some strengths we have.
All right, Coach, about 82 degrees right now. Looks like the storms have rolled out, and we are set for this 25 football season. Good luck, Coach. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Robbie. Appreciate you guys.
All right, that's head coach Robert Reeves entering year 4, Carter, as the Govs coming off a playoff berth last year and looking to build on some of that momentum.
Yeah, absolutely. A pretty good year last year. Got to the playoffs, something they weren't able to do the year prior with a slightly better record, but not so good in the region. A lot of expectations for this team, especially in the backfield with a new region, looking to compete and make another playoff berth and maybe go a little deeper than last year.
Yeah, speaking of new region, William Blount moves into Region 2-5A. They dropped down a classification, a region that we're familiar with. We played in this region from 1999 to 2008, and during that time only missed the playoffs twice. So, but since then, you notice the powerhouses that are in this region now, Carter, with Powell, Central, 2-time champion, Powell, Knoxville West, multiple-time champion, you know, and some traditional schools like Halls and Clinton and Carnes and Campbell County.
Yeah, you tend to think whenever you drop down from 6A to 5A, it gets a little easier. Maybe a little bit easier, but not necessarily the case. The Govs are still going to have a tough time with a couple of these teams. Really a lot of powerhouses in 5A.
All right, it's Hall of Fame night, season opener here in 2025. We'll take a quick 2-minute break, come back with a little Hall of Fame ceremony on the field. Welcome back, Gov fans, to the Heartland Roofing pregame show. As always, we're sponsored by our title sponsor, Heartland Roofing. Long for, I believe this is year 4, as Nate's been with us. Talked to him last night. He's doing a big job down off 6 Mile. If you need any roofing needs, give Nate a call. He's an insurance specialist, offers military discounts, free estimates, and free inspections. Give Nate a call, 865-323-5933. Before we go any further, I want to mention William Blount, Governor football family, lost a key part of it this summer, and Roy Shannon Neighbors. He was going to be a senior, great kid. He was a wide receiver and defensive back who would come back on the team. Everyone loved him, liked by all his teammates. Big-time Vol fan. We're going to send our condolences out to the Neighbors family, and I know a lot of the players are playing in his honor of this 2025 season. All right, looks like Loudon is still on the field. We got 25 minutes before kickoff. We'll move into the next segment. We're going to talk about these Hall of Famers, Carter, as this year, I believe there was 5 members that moved into the Hall of Fame. As you'll see them on the field here shortly, going out there as we speak. And you'll see first one will be Tony Robinson, a class of 1984. Had a career high 257 on 15 carries and 3 touchdowns. Rushed 2,300 yards and 27 touchdowns for his junior and senior seasons. All district in 82 and 83. All East Tennessee in 83, and Shriners All-Star Game 1983. And that is the father of Tyler Robertson, tight end for University of Kentucky. Played at Alcoa. As you hear, you'll probably hear Brewer in the background. Or actually, I'm sorry, Gary Stennett filling in for Mike Brewer, because Mike Brewer is one of those going into the Hall of Fame tonight. As you see Mike on the field right there. Mike Brewer, 1988 class of William Blount, and he's a Lanier basketball coach and Governor football coach from 95 to 2001. And then he went on to coach Carpenter's Middle School, 11 years at William Blount High School as administration, and then 2008 to 2014 he was our athletic director. Helped establish the William Blount Athletic Hall of Fame in 2014. So congratulations to Mike Brewer. He's still our PA guy here for the home games.
It was during his tenure as AD that the William Blount Sports Hall of Fame was established. According to Coach Brewer, the greatest treasure.
You see William Blount's new athletic director out there, Wendy Petty. She replaces Scott Cupp.
On Fridays, you'll find Mike in the press box as the voice of the football governors, a role he has held full-time since 2019 when he replaced the legend. He loves announcing and takes pride in being part of the Governor family. In his spare time, Mike enjoys playing golf, riding bikes, spending time with his
Likes to play golf, ride bikes. And yes, I've played some golf with Mike, and it is entertaining, to say the least.
One of his favorite sayings is
He's got his Ric Flair strut going.
Pride, invest in others, and serve. As Matthew 5:16 reminds us, let your light shine. Ladies and gentlemen, athletic director and community member inductee, Mike Brewer.
Mike Brewer. Next up,
Our next inductee this evening is Loxie Boltzma-Bell.
it's going to be Loxie Bell.
Loxie was a standout athlete at William Blount High School from
Loxie Bell, basketball player, class of 1987.
Both basketball and volleyball all 4 years.
She played basketball and volleyball. All district in 86 and 87, all county 86, 87, all region 86, 87, and the region tournament MVP. Twice.
All district, all region, regional tournament MVP, and she led her team to their second state tournament, all during her outstanding 19
led us to the state tournament. Blount County educator for 23 years and selected as a 2019 elementary math teacher of the year.
For 2 years before before transferring to the University of Tennessee.
I believe her daughter was just married recently, too.
Yeah, Maggie. Maggie played here, too.
Caroline Bell as well. Graduated with her back in 22.
Joy comes from being a mother to 3 beautiful daughters. Sarah, Jane,
3 daughters.
Marshall, Maggie Bell, and Caroline Bell Thompson, who are all William Blount High School alumni. God has blessed her to be lovey to 2 wonderful grandchildren, Remy and Theo. For the past 23 years, Loxie has served Blount County schools in various positions. Currently, she is at both Porter and one other school as assistant principal. As Loxie reflects on her career, she says, "I've been truly blessed to have been a part of so many students' educational careers. They are what makes this job a pleasure." Ladies and gentlemen, student athlete and educator inductee, Loxie Boltzma Bell.
Big hand for Loxie Bell.
Our next inductee this evening is Chris Whitehead.
Next up is Chris Whitehead, the second Chris Whitehead to go into the Hall of Fame. Class of 86. He was a 4-year letterman. He's a triathlete, all 3 sports. He was a 4-year letterman. That's pretty impressive. All county and all district. Then he went on to play at Roane State for baseball. Senior Olympics representative in 2019. So still an athlete.
Until her job took him to national in 2016, where he currently lives as a happily kept man with their favorite rescue dog, Gigi. In 2019, Chris and some of his former William Blount teammates began a new athletic chapter, competing in the National Senior Games, also known as the Senior Olympics. Together, they have proudly represented the state of Tennessee in games held in New Mexico, Florida, and Pennsylvania. Chris fondly remembers his William Blount coaches, especially Coach Padge, Coach Wallace, Coach Simmerly, or Blockhead as some may remember, Coach Riddick, and Coach White, as being instrumental in developing his lifelong love of sports at William Blount. Tonight, Chris wishes that his biggest fan for life, his mother Wanda, could be here to see this induction. She is undoubtedly bragging about him in heaven, even as I speak this evening. He also wishes to recognize his best friend and dad, Bill Whitehead, for always supporting his love of sports through countless hours of throwing ball, traveling to competitions, offering support through wins and losses, and being a quiet coach through the many years that Chris was involved. Ladies and gentlemen, student athlete inductee, Chris Whitehead.
Chris Whitehead, student athlete, triathlete, inducted into the Hall of Fame this year.
Our next inductee this evening is Tony Robinson. For many of us, he will be forever remembered simply as Meathead. Tony was a member of the 1984 graduating class of William Blount High School, where he established himself perhaps as the most dominant running back in the history of the school. During his junior and senior seasons, he rushed for over 2,300 yards and scored an impressive 27 touchdowns. As a junior in 1982, Tony carried the ball 150 times for 1,158 yards and 10 touchdowns. His consistency was remarkable that year, rushing for over 100 yards in 8 of the 9 games he played. But wait till you hear about his senior year. He carried the ball 126 times for over 1,200 yards, 17 touchdowns, averaging an incredible 9.9 yards per carry. His career high performance came during his senior season, when he rushed for 257 yards on 15 carries and scored 3 touchdowns in a game. Tony's exceptional talent earned him recognition at every level. He was an All-State candidate in both 1982 and 83, named to the All-Blount County team both years, and selected for the All-District team in 82 and 83. In 1983, he was honored as an East Tennessee All-State recognition and was selected to play in the prestigious Shriner All-Star game. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome football standout inductee Tony Robinson.
Football inductee.
Our final inductee this evening is Arnie Pesterfield.
Arnold Pesterfield.
Arnold is a 1989 graduate of William Blount High School. As a student athlete, he played football as a freshman under Barry Skipper Murrin, and went on to play varsity under coaches Mike White and Steve Gordon. He also wrestled for the Governors under Coach Bud Burtonette, serving as a member of the 1985-86 wrestling team, which, according to the LA Times, was recognized as the team of the quarter century from 1975 to 2000. During his time at William Blount, Arnold was also actively involved in the Future Farmers of America and the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. After graduation from William Blount, Arnold earned his degree from the University of Tennessee and entered the field of industrial construction. He worked at F.S. Ferry before joining Alcoa Arconic, where he dedicated over 23 years of service as a member of the Bricklayers and Allied Craftsmen Union. An avid traveler, Arnie has visited 48 states and over 20 countries, yet his heart remains here at William Blount. A lifelong resident and proud supporter of Blount County and Blount County schools, and most importantly for tonight's ceremony, Arnold has been a long and dedicated supporter and donor to the William Blount Athletic Program. Ladies and gentlemen, student athlete and community leader inductee, Arnold Pesterfield.
Congratulations to Arnie. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this
Tonight
segment, the Hall of Fame segment. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back and talk about some of the games going around
it means to be a
in the
William
area.
Blount Governor. Mike Brewer, Loxie Bell, Chris Whitehead, Tony Robinson, and Arnold Pesterfield. Each represent.
All right, welcome back, Gov fans. Here we are with the pregame show for week 1. William Blount taking on Loudon. We'll move into the area update. As William Blount, we mentioned they moved into Region 2-5A now, new region with the likes of Halls, Powell, Central, Campbell County, Carnes, Clinton, and West. Last night, Oak Ridge took on Halls. Oak Ridge moved into 6A, pretty much took one of our spots. And we moved down to 5A. We kind of flip-flopped between us and them. Oak Ridge wins that game 28-13. And Halls, one of the teams that wants to compete for this region championship, starts out with an 0-1 record. Other games tonight in this region. The big one, Carter, we'll talk about this one. Anderson County, who's 4A, lost by 1 point to the eventual state champion last year, won it the year before, takes on Powell. Powell's the favorite to win this region. As you see William Blount's dance team take the field. Talk a little bit about that Powell and Anderson County game tonight.
Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup. Definitely gonna tell us who's going to run the region because some powerhouses going up against each other and really that's about all I got.
All right, Dobbins Bennett takes on Central. I think we'll know how good Powell is if they can handle Anderson County. Anderson County and William Blount scrimmaged a couple weeks ago to tie, a couple scores each in a live scrimmage. So if Powell takes care of them, we know that Powell is the real deal. Central and Dobbins-Bennett, that's a 6A, 5A matchup. Lenore City, Campbell County, Hardin Valley and Carnes. I think Hardin Valley's a little bit better this year, and Carnes is always a solid program, but they did lose their head coach, and Brad Taylor went back to Bearden. Across town, Heritage tomorrow in Clinton. That'll be an intriguing matchup. I think both teams are evenly matched up. You have Jake Dawson, the new coach at Clinton, taking on Coach Ozabed, his former head coach there at Heritage, where he was the defense coordinator. Also tomorrow, Saturday's game is West and Bearden, and it looks like West, they'll take care of Bearden, as Bearden looks to be on a little bit of hard times. All right, I'm going to bring Timothy in to preview the Battle of Pistol Creek. The Battle of Pistol Creek, as Maryville travels over to Alcoa tonight. Kickoff is just went underway. Timothy, what you thinking about that game?
Yep, Maryville going over to Alcoa. Maryville is returning a lot of their star players. They're keeping their quarterback. Alcoa lost a lot. Eli Graff, great quarterback. He graduated. Eli Owens graduated. I think Maryville will have I don't want to say easy, because Maryville Alcoa is never easy, but I think Maryville will get them by a couple scores.
I can agree with that. Carter, you going with Maryville or Alcoa in there?
You know, I work with
Alcoa got him.
I work with the quarterback at Alcoa at Green Meadow Country
That's
Club,
right,
Thomas
you do.
Manu, and he is pretty confident that Alcoa is going to take care of Maryville no problem. So I'm going to have to go with my buddy Thomas, and I'm going to say Alcoa is going to win. I'm not confident in that pick, but I'm going to have to go with Thomas's gut feeling that he's going to be able to control himself and control the team against the Rebels.
I'm going to go with which quarterback has the better hair. I guess that'd be Thomas. Although Will Jones has got a good set of hair too, but better than mine. And that other games rounding out the area. Greenback takes on Tellico Plains. First game for Richie Wilhite is the new head coach at Greenback. He was here for 1 year. Well, he's here for multiple years, but 1 year he stepped in as head coach. We wish him the best of luck.
Absolutely.
Next week's opponent, Austin East at South Doyle. We'd like to see how that game goes. We'll watch the scoreboard on that to see what we're looking like for next week. Then the other Blount County team, Eagleton, hosting Oliver Springs. Watched Eagleton last week in the Jamboree. They look like they're going to be struggling a little bit this year. One more big key game down in Chattanooga. Coach Gary Rankin, good friend of mine, going for win number 500. And what a career it's been. You know, a year ago, he was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer, didn't know where his life he would even be here. So for him to be coaching, it's just a blessing, he said. And best of luck as he takes on a team from Maryland to get his 500th career win, state record already. So what a career there for Coach Gary Rankin. We'll take another 2-minute break, come back with tonight's playing of the national anthem. All right, we'll send it down to the field for tonight's colors presented by the William Blount Junior ROTC and playing of the national anthem by the William Blount Band. All right, that was tonight's national anthem. As you see, the teams, or Loudon has anyway, made their way to the end zone as we are under 4 minutes and 35 seconds before kickoff, finally, of this 2025 football season here. Year 46 of for the Govs, as the school opened the fall of 79, graduating class of 1980, so 46 years. This will be Mike Whitefield's home opener for 2025 between William Blount and Loudon. Carter, you talked to the assistant athletic director and the wide receivers coach last night. Talked a little bit about your conversation with things that he likes to see, things he likes out of this team for William Blount.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Graves, Tyler, last night, just asking him a couple questions about this team this year. The first question I ask is, what sort of newcomers are you looking at to make an impact this year? And he gave me two for each side of the ball. Offensive newcomers, G-Rob and Tyson Dorsey, and then the defensive newcomers, Jace Boyd and Patrick Stogner. After that, I asked him what he really thinks the biggest strength is going to be on both sides of the ball. And he told me that offensively, he thinks that they should be pretty balanced, especially with Dabrowski at quarterback because he's really mobile, can run and throw the football. And then defensively, he thinks stopping the run and rushing the passer is going to be their biggest strength because their inside linebackers and their defensive line have a ton of experience.
All right, and on the other side of the ball, the Loudon Redskins, they come off of a season where they went 11-1, went 10-0 in regular season. They lost in the second round to White County, but Coach Herrig, in his second stint there, has a record of 175-91. I talked to him in the pregame. He said, Robbie, this is a complete rebuild, and expect they only return 3 players combined for both sides of the ball. As one of those is number 0. One of the captains on the field right now is Levi Russell. As William Blount tonight will be in their home orange uniforms with navy pants.
Adidas this year. Moved to Adidas.
Adidas jerseys, but I think some of the other stuff still may be Nike, but the kids don't get provided that like you do at the University of Tennessee. Loudon will have their red helmets, white jerseys, and red pants. They'll call the coin toss when it gets in the air. Don't have the list of officials tonight, as the main crew will probably be over there at Alcoa tonight, the main top Blount County crew. But all of our officials are pretty sound in this association, in the Blount County Referee Association. We'll have starting lineups here shortly once we figure out the coin. It's a long talk for this coin toss. I think it's a long-winded preacher on a Sunday morning when you're trying to get to the golf course.
Or the Mexican restaurant, right?
Yeah. All right, looks like the toss in the air, and Loudon. Nope, William Blount has won the toss. William Blount wants the football. We'll see which side Loudon will defend. Loudon will defend the side of the scoreboard and the church. So William Blount will be moving right to left on this opening kickoff on your radio dial. As you'll see, the 2025 Governors set to bust through the banner. They'll wait for the players to get back there as the team will run out as Jackson Stogner. I didn't get the other captain tonight. Aiden Tyler, the kicker. And here come your 2025 William Blount Governors, busting through the banner, led by senior quarterback Jackson Dabrowski. As you're set, we'll now look at William Blount's offense, who will take the field first. Brought to you by the Lawn Butler of Knoxville. It'll be Jackson Dabrowski under center. Actually, it'll be 5 wide in this first set. Klein will be the tailback. Dorsey, Robinson, Dehart, and Bird will be the tight end. Your starting line will be Kegley, Harbin, Hitchcock, Chris, and Blackburn. That's 4 key contributors. Back on the offensive line will be one of the bright spots. Defense tonight, Eggleton, Monroe, Montgomery will be your defensive linemen. Boyd, Campbell, Henson, and of course your leading tackler, Johnson, is back. Your secondary, Berea, James, Stogner, and Basler. We'll take one more 30-second break and come back with the opening kickoff here from Mike Whitefield. All right, we're back here for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. Give Alva Jeanette a call, 865-235-4108. Chris Sully-Noose will be the kicker for Loudon, kicking left to right here on AM 1470 and the GovNation Network. Set back to return will be Dehart and Klein for the orange jersey Governors. The kick is high and deep. Dehart will take it at the 3-yard line. Moving straight up. Finds a hole and cuts through.
Keep going.
Breaks through 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and tackled maybe from behind there at the 40-yard line. Great field position for the Governors as he was very patient finding the holes was Dehart. That's Jaden Dehart, key contributor on the offensive side of the ball.
Couldn't have ran it any better right there. That's what you want your kick returner to be, patient. They just want to go immediately, take some time, find the hole, and hit it.
2 receivers will be right. That's Dehart and Klein. Your tight end on the left side will be Braden Bird. In the slot, Robeson. Out wide, Dorsey. In the 5-wide shotgun, empty formation is Jackson Dabrowski. He will flip it out to Klein. He'll catch it at the 40, put his head down, get some positive yardage, but only 3.
Not surprising that the Govs went empty right there. I talked to Coach Graves. He said a lot of space. That's the thing they're going to be looking for in this game, spacing.
Now look where you move Bird. Bird moves wide out to the hashes. You're 5 wide here again. Opening drive, first quarter, 11:20 and counting. Dabrowski in the gun. Takes a shotgun snap. It's a quarterback keeper. Dabrowski ahead to the 30, 35, 20, 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jackson Dabrowski takes it 37 yards on the opening drive of the season, and the Govs lead 6 to rip.
Takes a shot.
Beautiful
snap.
play
It's a
design
quarterback
right
keeper.
there.
Dabrowski ahead to the 30, 35, 20,
back-to-back plays
15,
through a
10,
screen, then a draw.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wide open for
Jackson
Debo
Dabrowski
in there for 6.
And the bright sign that was as the Govs strike first on the Red Tech touchdown. Aiden Tyler on for the extra point. So it took the Govs less than a minute to get on the board. Who's holding? I can't tell.
Looks like Debo.
Okay. Kick is up. Kick looks good. No, it's number 4 as Fisher Newman is out. So Braxton Green will do the holding tonight as Fisher Newman, the backup quarterback, is out. We'll take a 30-second break. Come back with the kickoff. Govs lead 7-0. All right, back here at Williamville High School is a quick drive. Timothy, take us through that drive.
Yeah, great return from D-Hart all the way out, getting good field position at the 40. Quick drop down decline, and then Debo did the rest on his legs. 37-yard touchdown run.
2 plays later, the Govs have scored. Here's another Anywhere Movers kickoff, the first of the year by Tyler. Give Alvin Jeanette a call at Anywhere Movers, 865-235-4108. As the scoreboard has changed, tonight's scoreboard sponsor, Arnold Pesterfield, class of 1989-2025, Hall of Fame graduate. Right to left kick from Aiden towards the scoreboard is going to be taken by a Loudon player at the 10-yard line, running now to the middle, number 0. That's him.
Get him down.
That's the special player, Levi. He's out to the 50, now the 40, and knocked out of bounds at the 35. Levi Russell does it. You had his stats from last year, Carter, as he had a great season.
143 carries for 912 yards.
That's over 6 yards a carry, Robbie.
Yep.
He's electric, and from the looks of it, he's really about all they've got.
All right, looks like quarterback shotgun formation for Loudon. It'll be a handoff. I believe that is Russell again this time, only getting 1 yard. The quarterback's going to be number 13. Losing my rosters here. Nolan Bassett.
He's a senior.
All-time record, these two teams, this is meeting number 5. Loudon all-time is 3-1. They haven't played since 2015. So Loudon does have the favor. They played twice in the 90s. Loudon won both of those. Then they split in the mid-2010s. Pistol formation for the running back. Russell running left. Got the edge sealed. Cuts it up. And he's going to be close to the first down marker. Maybe a yard short.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Give him 8 yards there for Russell.
And once again, really good job there by Russell. Finding that nothing is open up in the middle, he's going to bounce to the outside and get a big gain. Make it 8.
Loudon plays in Region 3-4A. We mentioned they went 10-0 last year in the regular season and got bounced in the second round. A little disappointing. He lost about 24 seniors. 3rd and 1. Probably got 2 plays to get this yard. They're going to go 5 wide with Bassett in the empty formation. Looks like he may take it and run.
Yeah, watch the power.
No, he's going to throw a bubble screen.
Incomplete.
Through the hands. A little stopper out there by Wellie Bingham. Well, brings up a 4th and 1, so a little shot chance there. Spread them out. William Blount fortunate that the ball went through the hands of the receiver. 9:25 here in the opening quarter. Chance to get off the field and get a stop early for the Govs defense.
Yeah, that time I really think Bingham saw number 28, Drew Campbell, lurking, the linebacker, the senior linebacker. He was looking like he was going to pop him pretty hard and tried to get his footing before the football was in his hands.
Tight formation here. Bassett will take it himself. He's going to get the first down and more. Inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. Power quarterback run there. First down. First quarter first downs brought to you tonight. Well, I think they're Twin Cities. Twin City Nissan. You got a clearance on all 25 models? Give them a call. 844-945-3503. First and 10 for Loudon. Here's Russell cutting it up, getting positive yardage on a cutback inside the 15 down to the 14.
I think they're going to give him about 3. This is going to be the real test for the Govs here. Bend but don't break. Gave up a very long kick return. Put him about the 35-yard line. So now,
I felt like last year we had kick coverage problems too.
yeah.
Second down and 7. Oh for 1 through the air so far are the Skins. Bassett has it. He will run it himself. And hit there by Henson.
There we go.
Maybe 1 yard.
Yeah, great job there by Caleb Henson, hitting the hole and taking him down for only 1 yard. Shot in there like a rocket.
Really good linebacking core we got with Boyd, Henson, Johnson. That's 3 really good headhunters.
Yeah, experienced is an understatement. These guys have been playing for a while.
So it'll be third down. We'll call it 6. We'll give him 1 yard there. 7.5 to play opening quarter. William Blount leading 7-0. Took them 2 plays to score on the opening drive. Here comes a 5. That straight drop for Bassett over the top.
Over
too
the head.
far.
Threw it out of the bounds.
It'll be 4th down. We saw the kicker was good from inside 40 in warm-ups. He may take a kick here. Will Coach Herrig? If not, it's kind of, you have to go for it or you have to take the try for 3. We'll see what he does. It looks like the offense is going to stay on the field.
This could also tell you how much he trusts his defense against this Governor offense. Trying to go score for score with them.
Very true. See what Coach Cortez's defense comes up with here on this third down and 6.5. They got to get to the 7-yard line, we'll call it. 5 wide for Bassett. William Blount's double A gap showing blitz. Pressure across the middle. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. And a big red text stop.
Yeah, great job there by the Govs defense. Shooting the gap. They brought in about 7 guys. Made him rush his throw, and it's a turnover on downs. Govs get it right outside their own 10.
You talked about it, the bend but don't break. They bent a little, but they did not break, and now the Govs get a much-needed stop and the offense back on the field.
Looks like they're going to go 5 wide yet again.
It'll be Aiden in motion. They'll flip it. No, Dabrowski keeps it himself, finding a hole and putting his head down for about 5. Bring up 2nd down and 5. 7-0 Maryville. That was an update 12 minutes ago. Second and 5 for Dabrowski. Straight drop, looking across the middle now to the right. He's flushed. He'll throw it out, pattern caught. I believe that's D. Hart for his first catch. Up close to the 30. They'll call it the 29-yard line. Give him 11.
Yeah, Loudon running a little bit of zone there. Really good job. Nothing open. Roll out of the pocket to the right and hit your receiver in the soft spot.
That first down brought to you by Twin City Nissan. First quarter first downs. We mentioned the last 8 days of clearance prices on 25 models, Rogues, Kicks, and Ultimas. Here's a handoff. Actually, it's just going to be Jackson keeping it, giving 5 more. All positive yards, staying ahead of the chains.
Yes, absolutely. That's a big thing. They struggled with that a little bit last year. A lot of holds, a lot of false starts. William Blount so far doing a pretty good job of staying in front of the chains. So far, second and manageable on just about every single play.
Dabrowski 5 wide, looks to his left. It's going to be caught by Robeson inside, up past the 40 to the 44-yard line. It'll be another Twin City Nissan first down for the orange and navy-clad Governors, moving right to left towards the church. Under 6 minutes to go, already leading 7-0.
And this is something you really like to see, Rob. Dink and dunk, they're taking what they give them, and it's working so far.
Dabrowski will flip it to Klein this time. He'll try to get a block, go outside. Now turns the corner 50, 40, and out of bounds there. Another first down, giving 16 on this catch for the senior tailback out of the backfield, catching some passes.
And you're about to see a shot, Rob. They're setting it up for one for
they
sure.
They are. They have four. This will be 4 verts right here with an underneath drag route. We'll see if we can hit the vert. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Governors. Dabrowski, nope, it's actually quarterback draw again. And he's going to get hit hard and gain 3 yards.
Oh, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Yeah.
I think we've seen the same 3 plays to the opposite side every time.
Now we'll see if he takes a shot on 2nd down. Last touchdown was at the 37-yard line. Let's see what about this one. Dabrowski has a tailback. It's Aiden Klein to his right. He'll fake it to the left. Now he goes across the middle. No, it's outside of the pass. Caught by Dorsey. Stiff arms him. Get off me. Still on his feet. Dorsey still on his feet. Touchdown.
Goodness gracious.
Tyson Dorsey, 37 yards. What a man's play that was.
Get off of me.
Here's your Heartland Roofing replay.
Left.
Now, did you see the out pack? No, it's
Pass
outside.
Stiff
Arms Dorsey. Stiff arms. Get off me. Still on his feet. Breaks through
Dorsey
14
still
again.
on his feet.
Stiff arms. Get off me 11. I'm into the house.
Goodness
13-0 Governors. And the transfer from Alcoa already making an impact. Tyler's kick up. Looks a little bit to the right. But it's in. 14-0. We'll take a short break. All right, back for Anywhere Movers kickoff as Tyler will pooch it this time. It's going to hit at the 23. And moving left to right, got a hole.
We got hammered.
Good tackle there. He was moving
Who was
all the way
that?
to the left. That was number 14. The tackle
0
was
Barrera,
Justin Barrera.
the senior.
Return was by Costner for Loudon. Sorry about these replays. We'll get that fixed as we got a couple audio glitches here early in the season. We'll have it taken care of momentarily. 14-0 William Blount. We've played 7 minutes.
That last drive, couple of short runs by Dabrowski, couple of 10-yard checkdowns, but Tyson takes to the house 37 yards for the touchdown.
Thank you. Here's a fall on the ground. Instead, Bassett picks it up. Now he's going to get positive yardage.
Think about 2 or 3.
It wasn't. Did y'all notice that I mentioned that we were at the 37-yard line? I said last time we scored it. Is that funny how I said that?
Something to look out for this season. Maybe 37 is a good yardage for the Govs.
It just felt like we were setting something up, because we just kept playing with those little 3 plays that we kept having them boom. And that's who I thought he was throwing to. If you hear me on the broadcast, I said he's going across the middle. I said, oh, no, he's throwing it wide left.
Yeah, those short 10-yard passes can turn into big plays.
2nd down and 7 for the Redskins. It'll be a handoff to Russell, and he's going backwards. He's going backwards. He's going to lose those 3. Big play by the Gov defense and a chance for a 3 and out and get off the field here.
Yeah, and I would expect some pressure from the middle from the Govs here. Worked last time. I have no doubt you'll see it again. I think he was met first that time by 76. That's going to be Hubbard, senior defensive lineman.
3rd and long as Loudon's went to the air twice, Timothy. 0 for 2. 2 drop passes.
0 for 3.
0 for 3. 3rd and long. Coach Herrig has 8 on the play clock as he finally gets his team to the line of scrimmage. 4
Govs
on
are
the
showing
clock.
pressure.
5 wide for Bassett. He'll take the snap. Looking to his right. Pressure hit as he throws it over the top. Caught nose through the hands. And incomplete. Intended receiver. I thought he was going to come down with that one.
Yeah, pretty good coverage, but able to find a little bit of space. That's number 22.
Deshaun Reynolds. But he got lit up coming off the edge there as Boyd almost got the sack. D. Hart will stand around his own 44-yard line as the punter, we got a number there on the punter.
Looks to be 52 maybe, 57, 52, something like that.
Aiden Hipsher or Landon Albright. Can't really tell because his jersey's kind of rolled
6. Is that a 6? I can't tell.
Could be 62, Isaiah Pierce, one of those returning players. And are we going to have to burn a timeout on defense?
Yep, timeout Govs.
This timeout, as I got to get to another screen here, wasn't expecting that. This timeout brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, your auto owner's insurance, independent insurance agency provider. Give them a call, 865-977-6853, 30-second break. All right, we're back here for this punt by Loudon as Alcoa has tied it up over there in Alcoa, 7-7. I think middle of the second quarter.
Govs saw something they didn't like on the punt and had to burn a timeout.
Punt is high.
Oh, wow. Good kick.
Good kick. D. Hart will let it bounce at the 30. It'll go dead.
Right about there.
Well, it's
going to roll. Wow.
Inside the 23.
To the 23-yard line. That's where the Govs will take over. The big thing here for the Govs on offense, don't get complacent. Keep the pedal to the floor. Keep scoring points. 2:48 remaining here in the first quarter. Govs up 14-0.
It'll be Klein to the left of Dabrowski. 2 receivers right, 2 left. Single set tailback. Starting this drive at the 23-yard line. Dabrowski straight drop. Looking to his right. Flushed out of the pocket. Now takes off and gets 1 yard before he's pushed out of bounds. It'll be a handoff to Klein. He's got a hold, stays inside the tackles, and makes it a 3rd down and manageable. I think it's going to be 3rd and 2 at the 31. So 2:28 left here in the opening quarter. Govs have already 2 for 2 on scoring drives.
First run by Klein there looking.
And a free
to switch
5-yard first down brought to you by Twin City Nissan.
That's something that the Govs were really good at last year. Debo, a very good hard count. That's a free 5. First down, and the Govs didn't even have to do anything.
New receiver in is Tay Williams, number 5. He'll be in the slot down here at the bottom in between Dorsey and Robinson. Dorsey looking for the backside post. He's got D. Hart, throws it.
Wide open. Got to catch it. Oh, man.
Goodness gracious.
What a play design. Just got to catch it.
Shake it off, Jaden. Get the next one. Second down and 10 coming up, as that would have been a nice little 64-yard touchdown as it fell perfectly into the hands of D. Hart. Is that first incompletion for Dabrowski?
Yep, first incompletion. They switched it up to a single back set.
It'll be a handoff to Klein. Tiptoeing through there, staying patient, trying to follow a blocker. Can't, and only gain 2 there. To bring up third down and 8.
Yeah, that time a really good job by the Loudon defensive line, closing all the gaps. That front 7 said no siree this time. Only able to gain 2. It'll be third and 8.
Looks like Prost was in at the top of your screen.
Oh, fumble.
Dabrowski drops it. Now he's going to chuck it across.
Oh, good catch.
Listen.
Wow. Great concentration there by Robinson.
I'm sorry.
Robinson.
G-Rob. We'll just call him G-Rob for short.
An excellent job by Dabrowski, dropping the football, but keeping his composure, staying patient, really clean pocket, and a good throw and catch.
Guess what yard line they're on? 57 seconds to go. Bubble screen going to be caught by Dorsey at the 40. Inside, breaks one tackle and tackled, this time inside the 30. Brings up a second down and short. 42 seconds as
Govs will have to run one more play before the time clock expires.
Klein will be the tailback. They'll move him a little bit tighter here as D. Hart's at the top of your screen. It'll be a handoff to Klein. Running left, gets the first down around the 25-yard line and stops the clock for another first down. Twin City Nissan, first down for the Governors, stepping on the edge of the orange zone. If you're looking to do some advertising with Gov Nation Network, give me a shout, 865-200-1926. We have a couple sponsorships still available. Klein's going to have to check out for an equipment malfunction. Shoulder pad, I think. They'll bring in Craig. 3 receivers right, 1 left is Dorsey, 1-on-1 at the bottom. Rolling to his right is Jackson. Jackson will look across the middle, no outside pass.
Oh, wow, what a throw.
What a route by Tay and a throw by Debo. Another 13, giving 12 yards there, close to the 10-yard line. But it'll be first and 10 at the 12 for the Governors. We are in the orange zone. Govs knocking on the door, already leading 14-0. 6 seconds left here in the second quarter. One last play. Jackson has climbed back in. Jackson straight drop. He'll flush out of the pocket, rolling to the left, across the middle. Touchdown.
Wow.
Z-Rob, I believe.
Yep.
It is his first touchdown of the year for the sophomore, and it's 20-0 with 0 ticks on the clock. The Govs strike again. Here's your Heartland Roofing replay. Just like a little Wes Welker, finding the zone, as Gavin finds it and gets his first touchdown on the season. Tyler, 2 for 2 so far on extra points. We'll try to go 3 for 3. Snap. Down. Kick. Up. It is good. 21-0. We'll take a short break. Come back with second quarter action.
What number is Tay?
All right, here's your Anywhere Movers kickoff now, moving left to right on AM 1470, the voice of champions. The kick will be away from the church to the Redskins. Two receivers down there. Looks for them as it'll be a good kick this time. Squibbed down and one hopper taken by the Skins at the 5, straight ahead. And past the 20 and hit hard at the 25. We'll get the number on that player. Looks like number 9.
It's going to be Jace Boyd.
No, that's us.
Oh,
Hill.
9 for them.
Caleb Hill. Caleb Hill on the return. So, Loudon with their third drive of the night. They had one turnover on down at the 13 and then one 3 and out on the last drive. William Blount 3 for 3. Yeah, single set tailback. It'll be a play action to him. Bassett will roll to his right and deflected almost. Yeah, out of incomplete. There is Brasler.
Great defense by Bassler there.
Yeah, it was all over it. Just man coverage underneath there. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Redskins. Coach Harry, like I said, Loudon's in a full rebuild. Only had 3 returning players. One of those plays both ways, so really only 2. And another one's out for the year with a messed up ankle. Bassett in the gun, takes the snap, hands to Russell. Running left, cuts it back. Is it not Russell 31? Was it Pure? Pure actually checked in for Russell on that play and picks up positive yardage to the 31-yard line, giving 4. 3rd down and 6 as we just started the second quarter. Second quarter first downs. Got to get all this new stuff ready. Is brought to you by CBBC. You can bank online or give them a call for your local one at 977-5900. 3rd down and we'll call it 6. William Blount's got 3 down linemen and 2 linebackers possibly coming off the edge.
Yeah, they brought pressure on every other 3rd down. They're going to have to call a timeout.
Yeah, this timeout going to be brought to you by the Roll Arena. The Party Zone. Take a timeout for skate. Fun call 865-724-1655. 60-second break. 3rd down and 6.
Expect pressure.
Yep, Bassett's in a.
No, they're going to
drop out of it, but still got the chance to get there. Ball's going to be out of bounds, overthrown. As we dropped back and only rushed 4 and almost got there.
Yeah, really good job right there. Expecting the rush and dropping back. Had everybody up here fooled.
Last score we had from Alcoa was 7-7, middle of the 2nd quarter. So Loudon's going to be set here for another 3 and out. Back-to-back 3 and outs for William Blount, brought to you by Red Tech. This year they've added a new refrigerant for Electrolux products. So now they have LG products and Electrolux. So all your refrigerant needs, Red Tech. Back to punt once again is Pierce. He will get it away. Little end over end kick. And going to take another Loudon bounce. This time, not a great one, but out at the 33. That's where William Blount will start their 4th possession, leading 21-0.
Yeah, looking to go 4 for 4 here. 3 so far, 3 touchdowns. See if the Govs can pull together another scoring drive.
Next week's game will be on the road. We'll welcome back Stan Painters. He took the night off tonight. It's been a rough week for Stan and all of us Gov Nation guys. So we will welcome Stan back to the broadcast crew next Friday night at Austin East High School.
Absolutely.
Dabrowski will take it. He'll hand to Klein. Klein staying inside, still on his feet, getting 3 or 4. We'll give him 3.
A man's run right there by Klein. That play pretty much blown up from the start. Able to manage to get 3 out of it.
No negative plays tonight, Timothy? Nope. No negative plays on the stat sheet for the orange-clad Governors. Here's a hand decline, and nope, gains 1 yard. Lucas said, I jinxed it.
Close, but no cigar.
It was close. It'll bring up 3rd down and 6. So a couple short runs there.
Is this the longest 3rd down that the Govs have had so far tonight?
It might have been a 3rd and 8 earlier. Maybe it was just a 2nd and 8. I can't really remember.
I think it was a 3rd and 8. I think we.
Dabrowski rolling to his right. He's got Dehart deep. He's going to throw it to him. Will he catch it? He will. He will not drop this one. It's a touchdown. Jaden Dehart, 63 yards. And the Govs are on a route. As you see, the senior quarterback just chucks it to the junior receiver. And this time, the sure-handed Dehart makes sure to look it all the way in this time and get the touchdown.
Dimes on the run. We love to see it. As the Govs are 4 for 4 on offense. In baseball, we call that a good day.
Extra point is up. Extra point is good. 28-0. We'll take another short break. Come back with the kickoff. All right, we're back. As Tyler Will's Anywhere Movers kickoff is good this time. Going to be inside the 5. Taken by Costner on the run. He gets past the 20. Now not to the 25, though. As Alcoa takes the lead. It looks like Alcoa is leading 14-7. As Loudon will take over at the 23.
Timothy, you had a pretty cool stat about our receivers so far tonight.
Yep. All 3 of our big receivers, Dorsey, D-Hart, and G-Rob, have all caught a touchdown. And Jackson's ran for one.
Actually,
really
Maryville
spreading the
leads
wealth.
14-7. Yeah, Maryville leads.
Looks to be a gain of about 3 that time on the straight QB keeper.
Briar Udi, the new
New quarterback in, Rob, number 5.
Briar Udi.
Briar Udi. Oh, and a big sack, a red tech sack by number 28, led there, Drew Campbell on the defensive pressure.
Fired up after that play. No time at all in the pocket. Gov's hounding him early.
Loss of 6 on the Smoky Mountain mobile blasting sack.
All right, it's 3rd down and long. Gov's trying to get off the field again.
That's a false start. Yep, they called it. They caught it.
Yeah.
That time,
Did they
Kelk.
completed a pass, Timothy?
Nope. 0 for 6.
0 for 6, wow.
Maybe why they're trying a new quarterback.
Yeah, that time Kelk got a bit of an early start there. So that'll back him up even more. It's going to make it 3rd and even longer.
Penalty against the Redskins. Third and 18.
So we got 3rd down in the church here for
I
Loudon.
think they're trying to reset the play clock. Mr. Hilbert on the play clock tonight. 3rd in the country mile. They'll chuck it out. Pattern caught by number 4 this time. It'll be caught by Bingham in their first completion of the night for about 8 yards, but not enough. It'll be a punting situation for Loudon. Mercy Rowan High School is 30 points or more leading in the second half.
Govs will be looking to do that on this next offensive possession.
But it won't be second half. So
Nope.
start the second half, and the Mercy Roll will have a quick. As we'll be looking for our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. As right now there's a lot of, it's Dabrowski right now as he's.
3 touchdowns through the air, 1 on the ground.
Yeah, he's contributed all 4 touchdowns and a false start or an offsides penalty. We'll see. Or is it a delay game, actually. That penalty will be assessed to Loud. 5-yard penalty. Back him up. D-Hart will stand around his 35-yard line.
And I still think the Govs need to set up a return here. I wouldn't necessarily bring any pressure. The punter is really good about getting the ball out quick. So I would come back, set up a return, and see if D-Hart can make something happen.
Snap is a good one. The kick is away. It's a good kick.
Wow.
D-Hart will take it
Yeah,
at
take that.
the 35. He's looking for some blockers. Now goes to the right, cuts it up, and spins out of one tackle, but not another. And it'll be the 45-yard line for the Governors. The punt traveled 47 yards. Punt return was 10.
Yep.
And the Govs will take over with good field possession with 6:03 here in the second quarter.
In the second quarter, Maryville 14, Alcoa 7.
14-7 Rebels. 3 minutes left before half in that game. Klein is the tailback to the right of Jackson. Jackson looks to his left. Out pattern caught by Bird. Bird will get his first catch on the season. Drug out of bounds, but not before he gets into the Redskins territory.
Little out route. Good job catching it. Stiff arming the guy to get a couple extra yards, and it's going to make it second and short. Might see a shot play here.
Yeah, you brought in a shot play guy. Number 15 is a burner down here, Mason Prost. He's a sophomore. All preseason, he had some big, deep balls thrown to him.
Looks like they're finally going to bring some help over here on the right side.
It'll be a Dabrowski RPO. He'll keep it himself. Now he'll find the blockers out here. Turns the corner. Gets the no.
He doesn't get first down. He's short.
Well, it's going to depend on the spot. About a half a football short, we think.
Yeah, he's going to be a little short. It's probably going to be about 3rd and inches. That time trying to bounce it outside.
Yep, they give him the first down.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's a CBBC first down. I think he just wanted to touch the 44-yard line.
That might be the case.
Yeah, we don't have a virtual measuring system yet in high school.
Yes, that's the kicker, right?
Trips bunched here at the bottom of your screen. Klein is the tailback. It'll be a handoff to Klein. Not much.
1.5. I think probably going to give him 2 here.
Dabrowski across the middle, going to be caught by Robinson. G-Rob.
Great concentration there by G-Rob. Able to bring it in. Dabrowski had to get rid of that ball a little faster than he wanted to with the pressure in his face.
Bear with us as we may still have some audio difficulties tonight. We'll get it fixed here after we score this touchdown. We'll get it fixed. Calling it right now, touchdown. Goes with another CBBC first down this time to Gavin.
We have an official timeout for, I guess, equipment again. Braden Bird's going to have to come out. He's kind of confused as to what's going on.
They'll have to go 5 wide this time. And then bring in Green.
Yeah, it looked like they were going to go 12 personnel. Not the case now, as guys are going to have to get it in. They've got about 10 seconds on the play clock.
It'll be Dorsey at the top with G-Rob. At the bottom, stacked receivers will be Green and D-Hart. It'll be a handoff. No, play action. Caught by Green, getting down close to the 20. Be the 21-yard line. Braxton Green with his first catch of the year. And somebody's down for Loudon. We'll take a short break as they tend to him.
That's quick. That's quick.
All right, we're back here as William Blount has a second down and 4. It'll be under center. Dabrowski, hands decline. Power football going to maybe be the first negative play. Actually, no gain as he gets back to the 21-yard line.
I think Debo might have gotten stepped on by one of his offensive linemen there.
Yeah, he's come out of his cleat as Alcoa has tied it up right before half, 14-14. That game's going to go right down to the wire. William Blount's going to use their first timeout of the first half as you're allotted 3. This timeout going to be brought to you once again. Brought to you by Whitehead Motors. Used cars, 5 years. Daily Times award winner, 5 times Daily Times. 5-time Daily Times award winner. Give them a call. 888-301-3717. All right, that power set did not work for William Blount going under center. It'll be 3rd down and 3. In motion is Klein. It'll be a bubble to Klein. He catches it.
Great job there by number 6.
The first negative play of the night as William Blount loses a yard on the catch. It was a catch. It was a forward pass. So back to the 22. It'll be 4th down and 4. It's inside Tyler's range. We'll see if Coach Reeves calls on young Aiden Tyler. Doesn't look like it. He's going to try to freeze him and get a free 5 yards, and then we'll see what he has. Dabrowski in the gun. Nope, he'll just take it. Straight drop. Looking across. Nice run left. Yeah. Wide open left. 20-15-10. Out of bounds. 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. That's another CBBC 1st down for the Governors inside the Bow and Orange zone. Give them a call. 830-DOOR.
That probably the easiest read Debo's had so far tonight. They left the left side of the field wide open. It was a trot for a 1st down.
We'll get your updated stats right now. Dabrowski has only got 1 incompletion. I think he's 14 for 15. Klein will be the tailback as there's 10 on the play clock. He'll throw a bubble screen caught by Dorsey going nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage. Clock continues to tick. We're under 2 minutes after they get this play in. At halftime, you'll see the bands on the field. You'll see the Kayla Lots Kick for Cash. We'll talk a little shop here, go over the scores in the area, and fill you in on all the local Gov Nation news. Klein in motion. Dabrowski, straight drop. Looking across the middle. Raffles it. Touchdown, D-Hart. Dabrowski with another dot right in stride to Jaden. It'll be 34-0 as the Govs extra point by Aiden. Up and good. 35-0. 1:30 before halftime. We'll take a 60-second break. Here's your anywhere movers kickoff. It's shorter this time, going to be taken at the 7-yard line this time. And straight ahead, I believe that's Russell again, but he's hit hard right there by Berea again at the 25-yard line. And Timothy?
Yeah.
Timothy?
Yeah.
We got something?
Oh, yeah. Jackson Browski, Debo would be perfect without that. Oh, whoops. Sorry.
He blew
I'm
it.
doing
Sorry,
this thing.
Stan. Sorry, Stan. Timothy, we have what?
Representing Stan today, we got the Adios.
Adios tonight brought to you by Stan Painter, the Gov Nation color commentator. He's at home watching. He said, adios, Loudon. Get back on the bus and go home. As that's what Coach Herrick's team wants to get to the halftime.
Yeah, they must have heard him say it too, because first play is a
I
loss.
give Timothy credit. I've been asking him for drive synopsises every time, so he
was ready that
he was
time,
doing it.
yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I got the drive. I was like, no, I want to hear the adios. So that's good stuff right there. 2nd down and 2 as he loses 2 yards, does the running back there. They're going to play one more play and get to the half. Your score, William Blount's going to get out of here with a 35-0 halftime lead. And it'll be a mercy roll starting the second half, running clock, unless Loudon can take the opening drive and score. No, actually, double move. They're actually going to take a shot play here. And it's going to be just incomplete. They fooled me right there. I thought they were trying to go to halftime.
Well, they fooled William Blount too, as he had a step but slightly overthrown, touched his fingertips but was unable to catch the football.
Still only one completion for Loudon. We'll have the stats with Stan tonight, brought to you by Timothy. He's stats without Stan. In honor of Stan. Timothy said, how does Stan do this? He gives you commentation and stats. That's crazy.
Master of the craft. That's what you call it.
And a big tackle for loss there to end this first half as Reynolds goes. No gain there, and it'll be 3rd down, but I don't think they're in any hurry to run another play. Coach Herrick will take his troops to the half as William Blount leads this one 35-0. We'll take a couple-minute break as they try to round up the stats and everything, and you'll have some halftime entertainment on your screen.
Welcome back to the Heartland Roofing Halftime Show. A-plus rating by the Better Business Bureau and a 5-star rating on Google. Make sure you give Nate a call, 865-323-5933 for a free inspection or estimate. Let's go ahead and move in to Stats with Stan as the Gubs are up 35-0 here at halftime. There will be running clock. Stats with Stan is going to be brought to you by Red Tech, the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. Make sure to give them a call, 865-983-1633. I'll hand it off to Timothy.
Scoring plays, Dabrowski with a 37-yard rushing touchdown to start it off. Then 37-yard passing touchdown to Dorsey. Dorsey just forcing his way through for that touchdown. 12-yard touchdown to Robeson, just a little sit-down route. 63-yard touchdown to D-Hart on a burner. 10-yard touchdown to D-Hart in the back.
Drum Major Ramirez, is your band ready? Thank you.
We're back with Stats with Stan, presented by Red Tech, the best refrigerant in the business for LG appliances. Call 865-983-1633. Klein on the ground, 20 yards on 7 attempts. Dabrowski, 66 yards on 7 attempts as well with a 37-yard touchdown. Dabrowski, 16 for 17 through the air for 231 yards and 4 touchdowns. One of those being to Robeson with four catches for 59 yards. D-Hart, 3 catches, 2 touchdowns for 84 yards. Dorsey, 3 catches for a touchdown and 42 yards. Bird, 1 completion for 7 yards. Klein, 3 completions, 18 yards. And Williams with 12 and Green with 1 catch for 7 yards. 12 first downs by your Governors. 5 for 5 on extra points. Loudon, Russell, 5 rushes for 12 yards. Bassett has 2 rushes for 7 yards. Prokes has a rush for 4 yards. Udi has 2 rushes for -3, and Reynolds has 1 rush for -2 yards. Through the air, Bassett 0 for 6, and Udi 1 for 2 for 6 yards. Only completion to Billingham, who has 6 yards. 1 first down 3 punts, 3 penalties, 5 yards each for 15 total yards, 1 turnover on downs, and Hubbard has 1 tackle for loss, and Eggleton has a tackle for loss, and Campbell has the only sack of the game. We'll go to a break to watch the band and be back after.
Woodwind Lieutenant Kay Olson. Percussion Lieutenant Tyler Cox. Color Guard Captains Milo Taylor, Maddie Crumpton, and Abby Andrews. The band is proud to present this year their 2025 program, Chroma, featuring Black Hole Sun, Paint It Black, Blackbird, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and Such Great Heights. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your William Blount Marching Governors! Ladies and gentlemen, your 2025 William Blount High School Marching Governors. Quick one, too. All right, go fans, we're going to do something a little different this year. Instead of the dash for cash, we're going to kick for cash. We got
All right, guys, we're going to take a 1-minute break and be back with the Kayla Lots Kick for Cash.
And anybody that makes a kick, we're going to have 2 kickers each week.
All right, we're back as Jackson Maurer is kicking the first one, and it hit the crossbar and was no good. So this is the Kayla Lots Kick for Cash. This is the qualifying round for these two. So if they make the kick, then they get to come back on senior night for a chance for $1,000. Is that correct,
I
Timothy?
believe so. I think that's what Robbie said.
I think he said if people keep making it, they'll move it back. That one is good. Oh, no. That looked good. Hit the left side of the crossbar, no good. So far, nobody will be kicking on senior night as that one was really close. All right, guys. Well, now we're going to take another break, and we'll be back with the area update. Hi, guys. Welcome back to the Heartland Roofing Halftime Show. We're going to go ahead and move into our area update. It's also brought to you by Heartland Roofing. We'll look into Region 2 here. The big one, Maryville and Alcoa, all knotted up at 14 in halftime. Close game, and you usually expect that in this rivalry. Bradley Central up on McMinn County 10-0. Cofield up 12-7 on Gordonsville. Oliver Springs all over Eagleton College and Career Academy at halftime, 24-6. Carnes and Hardin Valley 8-6. Weird football score right there, as Hardin Valley is up on the Beavers. Knox Central leading Dobbins Bennett in the first quarter with a minute left, 7-0. Meigs County is up on Chattanooga Prep. Rockwood up on Oneida 14-0. Polk County beating McMinn Central 12-8. Anderson County up 18-0 on the Powell Panthers. Austin East down against South Doyle 20-12, as that will be the Govs' opponent next week down on their turf. Sweetwater up on Sequoia 36-7. Tellico Plains beating Greenback and first-year head coach 16-0. Gibbs up on Union County 14-0. Sale Creek beating Wartburg 12-0. And, of course, William Blount all over Loudon here 35-0, as we're getting close to second-half action. So with that, we'll take a 30-second break and be back with the second-half kickoff. You're listening to the Gov Nation Network and AM 1470, the voice of champions.
I'm good. I'm just
Back here for the Anywhere Movers kickoff. This one is a pooch to the left side. Taking it to 25. And
he should have
tackled
cut it up
the
at some
30.
point.
Yeah, he was just running horizontally. That's not going to work.
We're in the mercy rule. Well, if y'all noticed, two students kicking for cash this year. Both of them hit a bar. One of them hit the bar and one hit the upright. You wouldn't think that would happen. So we'll have to try to get two more contestants next in 2 weeks against Clinton. Band went overtime. I don't know. They had some audio difficulties also. So 1st and 10. We are in the mercy rule. Clock will stop until Loudon gets his lead under 30 points. It's a handoff up the middle for Russell. I didn't get the stats because I was on the field there. What was Russell's numbers, Timothy?
12 yards.
12 yards.
They had a total of 18 rushing yards in the first half, Robbie.
And only one completed pass?
Yep.
Wow. That's a recipe for disaster.
Stagnant offense.
We've seen those numbers in the past.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
Udi
Glad we're not seeing them tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Udi is staying out there as the quarterback here in the second half to see if he can bring a little bit of life. A couple of his deep balls have looked pretty good.
Yeah,
just hasn't connected on any.
Yeah. He's got 4 receivers. He's looking to the right. It's going to be
caught.
Just incomplete.
Oh, no, I thought he caught it. Yep, incomplete. And he's hurt.
I tell you, last night we saw a lot of cramps in that Halls and Oak Ridge game. So far, we've been fortunate not to see very many injuries, and I think this one is a cramp. As we'll take a 30-second break as they stretch him out. Third and long for Udi. False start not called. Blitz coming straight up the middle. Slipped through that one, but he won't come down. It'll be Monroe, I believe.
Yeah,
Monroe and Braden Montgomery combined for half a sack each there, as it'll be a big red tech sack here on the Heartland Roofing replay as Udi goes down.
Yeah, able to shed the first, but tackled by a gang of William Blount defenders. We like to call that a platoon tackle, Robbie. So Loudon's going to have to punt again. Running a man on late. Two. Wow.
Nope,
just
I
one.
didn't think they needed two.
No.
Play clock is off for some reason. I guess they're keeping it on the field. Why was it even running? Here's a high spiraling kick going to be caught by D Hart at the 32. Straight ahead, breaks through one, but leveled at the 40.
Who was that? Number 10, Isaac Kelch.
Yeah, nice tackle.
Yeah.
But William Blount will start that possession. We'll see. You might give the starters one more possession, although we don't have a backup quarterback. As Fisher Newman still not cleared to play. It'll be 1st and 10. See if we get a dose of Aiden Klein. I'd like to see create some more holes for Aiden. There's a Dabrowski throws to G-Rob, and he's falling on the ground as that play was just all busted up. So Loudon doesn't score. The mercy rule still in effect.
As we're already nearly halfway through the third quarter. William Blount really taking their time to get this play in. Shooting as much clock as possible. The big thing at this point in the game is you don't want to have any major injuries.
Right, get out of here healthy. Dabrowski takes the snap, hands to Klein. Klein's got a hole over here, but not much. Most of that on his own. Give him 3 up to the 43.
Yeah, and I believe the game plan for Loudon really going into this game was make sure Klein does not break away. He's got breakaway speed, really powerful. They've done a good job of bottling him up.
I think he's got most of his yards is after contact. Like he's getting hit.
Yeah.
They've got good penetration on him. He'll find a way.
He's got what, less than 30 yards right now, Timothy?
Dabrowski lands this one on a little draw play to Klein, and it'll be short of the first down. William Blount might be forced to have their first punt of the night.
27 now.
It looks like they might go for this.
Might try to freeze them here.
Yeah.
Get a free 5. No reason really to go for it when they don't fall for it. Just take the delay of game, I would, and
Oh, he's burning a timeout.
huh? That's bizarre. Let me pull up the timeouts. This one brought to you by the Bonner Burger. We'll at the corner there of Foothills Drive and 411, 30-second break. All right, we call a timeout to line up our punt formation. That's bizarre. Dabrowski will kick it, shanks it straight up in the air at the 40, 35, and takes a William Blount bounce inside the 25 now. And that's where it'll be down. 35-yard punt, no return. 36-yard punt, no return. Loudon will take over with 5:15 left here in the third quarter. We're still in the mercy rule.
Clock under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Nobody has broken the ice yet here in the second half. As Udi will stay out there at quarterback and hand this one off for absolutely nothing. That's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Hounded by the Governor defense was 31. That is Isaiah Prue.
Second and 13.
Prue 31 on the carry. It'll be a handoff again to Prue. He's got a hold this time off the right side, cuts it outside, now back in around the 27. That's where he's tackled, I believe by Noble maybe. Basler, I'm sorry, 13, not 17.
One thing that's different this year, Robbie, especially on the defensive side, we're seeing some guardian caps out here from these defensive backs.
Yeah, no. If you can play fast with those on, I'd recommend it. It'd help you with the concussions. It's a proven mechanism for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Third down and 8. Straight drop. Udi across the middle, caught, completion, but it's going to be short. Bring up 4th and 3. We are under 3 minutes to go once they get this play. We'll see what Coach Herrick decides to do here.
Well, I would assume at this point they're going to go for it.
Yeah, keep your offense, try to get some
work
momentum,
in.
give some confidence to your younger troops out. He's got a team, like you say, it's a full rebuild, although he's got a lot of seniors still on the team.
False start, not going to be called.
And ball in the dirt, incomplete pass. Turnover on downs. William Blount will take over at the 31-yard line.
Looks like they're going to keep the first stringers in.
One more drive for the starters, maybe.
As the Governor defense has shown up and shown out tonight.
Yeah, haven't yielded many points, not many first downs, third quarter first downs, since there hasn't been one yet. But third quarter first downs are brought to you by Murphy Bobcat. At the conclusion of tonight's game, we'll name an extra effort player of the game. Give them a call at 865-856-DIRT.
Alcoa just scored to go up 21.
There's an option play for
There
Klein.
we go.
That's a good play right there. Klein takes the pitch and picks up positive yardage down near the 20.
Yeah, it gave Klein the opportunity to find some space on the outside as Loudon up front, their front seven has been relatively strong outside of the quarterback run, not allowing anything up the middle.
Timothy, you said the Alcoa takes the lead?
Yep, 21-14 with 5 left to go in the third.
Dabrowski keeps it. Nope, hands to Klein. Cut back. Hole is there. First down and more. Still on his feet inside the 15, inside the 10 down. First down run brought to you by Murphy Bobcat. Aiden Klein, his longest run of the night.
And this might be where you start to see tired legs from Loudon. They've been pretty much on their heels the entire game outside of that one drive. And Klein should be pretty fresh, hasn't ran the ball a whole lot, starting to finally take advantage.
1 minute to play here in the third. Mercy rule in effect. William Blount leading 35-0, but first and goal at the 8. He'll flip Klein to his left. In the shotgun is Dabrowski. Flips it to Klein. It's cut back down to the 3-2-1. Touchdown, AK. 8-yard scamper. for Aiden Klein. I do not know if that pass was forward or backwards because of our angle. We'll have to look, maybe.
I'm going to assume it was a toss.
I think it was a rush.
That looked forward.
It was close.
Watch the replay one more time, if we can get the replay one more time and see where he throws the ball from. He will toss it from the 8, and he catches it at the 8. Gosh, that's so close. We'll give him an 8-yard carry, touchdown run for Aiden Klein. Coaching staff might change that on the stats from huddle. But that extra point is good by Aiden Tyler. He's now 6 for 6, and the score is 42-0 as we get to the end of the third quarter, and we'll come back with the kickoff. Here's the kick. Going to be hit at the 15, into the playing field, caught at the 10-yard line. Russell finally catches and gets close to the 20-yard line. That's where Loudon will take over. But we'll flip the field. We'll take a 30-second break as we end the third quarter and come back with Loudon's possession on the other 20-yard line. 60-second break. All right, couple more possessions for each team probably, and this game will be on ice. 42-0 as Loudon has it. Udi's going to throw an out pass. No, he's going to have to tuck it and run. No, he's going to be sacked.
Nowhere to go.
That looked like number 20.
22.
No, actually
Jacob
22,
Craig.
Jacob Craig.
And that was a coverage sack right there, and that's where Udi's got to learn. Nothing open.
And
You just got to toss the ball away.
He started to take off to run and probably could have got back close to the line of scrimmage. But
Reminder, running clock is William Blount is up 42-0. So you will not see a stop of play except for kickoffs and scoring
And
drives.
timeouts.
And timeouts. Yeah.
here's a handoff, getting the lost yardage back up to the 20-yard line was the running back. That was pure. Give him 5. It'll bring up 3rd down and 10. I would say we've lost most of our listeners that are tuned into the Alcoa since we've been on ice over here, but our our loyal listeners will be out there. As Alcoa leads by 7. Third down and 10. He'll flip a receiver to the right. Now he's got 4 wide receivers. And the ball's on the ground. He's going to have to run, and he will get interception.
Wow.
Interception. Is that Tay? That's Tay Williams. Looked like a one-handed interception on a big red tech play. Here's the replay.
Yeah, Udi trying to make something out of nothing, flipped the ball over the defender, unable to do so.
He tipped it with his left hand right away, and it came down his right hand.
What a play by Tay Williams, giving the Govs great starting field position as the second team makes their way onto the field.
Yep. 88, Major Dean down at the bottom of your screen. Braxton Green in the slot. Looks like Fisher Newman is into the game. So he did get to dress. I wasn't sure he'd get to dress, but he is in at quarterback. Still has probably a brace on his left wrist. I can't see it. Yeah, it's just taped up heavily. He's got Klein to his there. It'll be Klein getting positive yardage. I'd like to bring in Craig. Give him 3. As we are under 9 minutes to go, we'll have a quick post-game show. We'll have the stats with Stan. We'll have a player of the game to name. Klein puts his head down and gets close to the 25, but they'll call him down at the 26. Third and 4, yeah, it would be a chance. If you don't get this, give Aiden a chance to show off his leg. He told me he's good. He's kicked a couple 50-yarders, but coach probably likes him inside the 40. Newman in the gun. Takes it. Keeps it. Now he tosses it way too late to Klein. It's going to be negative yardage or maybe no gain. Give him no gain. Back to the 26. Be a 43-yarder from here. If they do decide to kick the field goal, it'll be a 43-yarder. We're going to take a timeout here. It looks like the injury was quick, but now this timeout is going to be brought to you by East Tennessee Insurers, Auto Owners Independent Insurance Agency Provider. Give them a call, 977-6853. 30-second break. Newman in the gun, throws it to the end zone, wide open, AK.
Oh, we caught it.
Finally, bobbled it 4 times and then brought it in for a 26-yard touchdown on 4th and 4. And you see the arm of Fisher Newman. The quarterback in waiting definitely has a great arm. On the spot, AK puts it away for another touchdown. Hayden's perfect on the night. The snap down by Green. Kick is up. Good. A little bit to the right. Look at it. And it's 49-0. 6 and 40 seconds to play. We'll take a 30-second break. All right, anywhere mover is going to be a pooch here to the left. Going to be taken at the 30-yard line on the run and hit there at the 40-yard line. Nice play, nice return there by Costner.
Yeah, going to bring him down to the 41, I believe. So great return there, given the Skins pretty good field position here.
Couple of scores in the fourth quarter. Alcoa still leads Maryville 21-14. Bradley beating McMinn County 17-14. Oliver Springs all over Eagleton. Hardin Valley all over Carnes. That's a good sign for our region. Dobbins Bennett and Central in a battle. Another Bassett. Might be a freshman. Let's see what year they list. Nope, not on this one. Might be on that roster. Have his age. Yeah, Loudon, number 17. No, none of those are Loudon.
No. Well, we had a Loudon roster.
Anyways, 8 yards there. It is Bassett. We just don't know what year he is. That's the young. Handoff here for Pure. He's going to get a first down. Fourth quarter first downs. We'll get that sponsorship.
And I'll say, Prue, he runs the ball hard.
Blount Partnership first down where education and business meet. Give them a call, 983-2241. So they got a big thing with the Blount Partnership and Green Meadow, Carter. With yes, we know. So, I heard they're teaming up with the LPGA or something.
Yeah, that's big time. I think it's a 5-year contract, 4-year contract, something like that. I know everybody at Green Meadow is really excited about it.
There's a new tailback, number 34. He's getting a couple of yards as he's tackled by Montgomery. Nope, it's not Montgomery. That was Jed, big Jed Birchfield. That's my boy right there. About 6'8", 330. He's a monster. Finally healthy.
If you can read a green, they more than likely are going to be looking for caddies. So keep your eyes open for some job openings posted somewhere.
You taking one of those spots?
No, I can't read a green for crap, Robbie.
Start with reading, and then we'll start reading green.
Yeah, exactly.
Freshman. Thank you, Brad Porch. He found the roster that's got the ages. Cole Bassett is the freshman brother of the other guy, probably. And another first down run. Give him a first down. Brought to you by the Blount Partnership as we're down to 2:22 left. Maybe Loudon can get one into the end zone. If not, William Blount will have a pizza party Monday for the shutout. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 31. I'm not sure when our last shutout was. It must have been like Saudi date, no? Surely we had one in the last few years. Yes, sir.
Oh,
Here's a
deep
deep
ball.
pass going to be thrown out of bounds. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and name our Murphy Bobcat player of the game. We're going to go with Jaden D. Hart, the junior wide receiver. Although Jackson Dabrowski put on a clinic tonight, he's pretty much our player of the game about every week. So tonight, Jaden D. Hart has such a great game, we can't not acknowledge it. So we'll give Jaden D. Hart. And his final statistics tonight were, Timothy?
3 catches for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns.
And he dropped a 64-yard touchdown. He also opened the game with about a 50-yard kickoff return. It set up the first drive. 3rd down and 4, 1 minute to play, a couple more plays for Loudon. We're about to go on a 30-minute weather delay. That would be terrible.
In the game,
lightning.
please.
And another 1st down run, as they will have to snap it one more time as they get another Blount partnership 1st down. Some more yardage there for the new running back. Silas Cook racking up some yardage here. Here's a straight drop. Bassett looking to the end zone. Caught.
Incomplete.
Oh,
They're going to throw a flag with.
well, it doesn't matter. The game's going to end 49-0. As once they get this penalty situated, we are going to take victory number 1 on the 2025 season. William Blount 49-0. We'll take a couple-minute break. Come back with the statistics here, brought to you by Stan Painter. All right, welcome back to the Heartland Roofing postgame report here from Mike Whitefield as the Governors victorious tonight, 49-0 on the Arnold Pesterfield scoreboard tonight. Congratulations to Arnie going into the Hall of Fame this year, the 2025 inductee from the member of the 1989 class. Timothy, we're going to move into the stats with Stan's segment now as Stan at home watched the Govs, cheered on the Govs tonight. He'll be back next week. You have the scoring recaps.
Yep, our first touchdown came with Jackson Dabrowski getting a 37-yard run to start off the game. Then he threw, funny enough, a 37-yard touchdown to Tyson Dorsey. Next up, he threw a 12-yard touchdown to Robeson. Then next drive comes down, throws a 63-yard touchdown to DeHart. To end the first, he throws a 10-yard touchdown to DeHart again. And only score in the second half. It went quick, but Fisher Newman got a 26-yard touchdown to Klein.
All right, that'll wrap up the scoring. We'll take another 60-second break and come back with some individual statistics. All right, we're back here, 49-0 Govs victorious tonight. We'll keep extending the Stats with Stan segment here, brought to you by Red Tech for all your LG products. Timothy?
Yep, Klein with 15 total carries for 56 yards and a touchdown. Dabrowski got 7 carries for 66 yards. Dabrowski 16 for 18 on the game, 231 yards.
What is Reeves
and
doing
4
down there?
touchdowns. Newman
He's doing a hoedown or something.
Newman one pass for 26 yards and a touchdown.
That's pretty efficient for Fisher.
Absolutely.
Robeson caught 4 passes for 59 yards and a touchdown. DeHart catches 3 out of his 4 targets for 84 yards and 2 touchdowns. Dorsey catches 3 balls for 42 yards and a touchdown. Bird 1 catch for 7 yards.
What was Dabrowski's final completions?
16 for 18.
Wow, so only 2 incompletions.
That's called efficiency.
And one was a drop ball by DeHart.
Yes, we're going to try to get to DeHart. Lucas is down there trying to get Jaden. I see him walking here at the 10-yard line. But I don't see Lucas.
Klein had 44 yards and a touchdown.
Bring him more towards the 30-yard line if you can, Timothy. I'm sorry, Lucas. All right, I got the junior wide receiver on the headset, our Gov Nation Murphy Bobcat player of the game, Jaden. Congratulations on this season opener, 49-0. You come in and take care of business. Talk about your thoughts right now.
Man, thank y'all for everything y'all do for me. I just came out here to play my game, enjoy it with my teammates, share this moment with everybody. Everybody got them one tonight. I'm just proud of us as a team, man.
Yeah, you speak of that. The way Jackson spreads the ball around, everybody gets to eat a little bit. That's That just tells you how deep your team is. Talk about that.
Man, we get close out of football. We all hang out. We all go out to eat. It's just really all about being family, having everybody around each other.
That's key. And your stats tonight, 3 catches, 84 yards, 2 touchdowns. But I'm not going to let you off the hook. You had another 64-yarder. What happened on that one?
Man, I don't know, man. I was thinking too much. I should have gotten that end zone.
All right, good job. Great job tonight, Jaden. You are the Murphy Bobcat Extra Effort Player of the Game. Congratulations to you and your Govs.
Thank you.
All right. That's going to wrap it up here from Mike Whitefield as the Govs victorious in the season opener, 49-0. We'll see you next week as we take this show on the road to Austin East High School. Kickoff, 7 o'clock. Thanks for watching, and God bless.